Hey, what's up, everybody? Can you guys hear me? How's it going? All right. Ooh, okay, give me a second here. Okay, all right. Let's see. Welcome to the stream. It's a little haphazardly today. I have my fantasy football draft going on at the same time. So we're going to try to do two things at one time. Uh-oh. I got my pick coming up. Let me, uh-oh, I'm on the clock. All right, I'm on the clock. Oh, shoot. Okay. I don't know if that was the best pick. Well, we'll see. That might have been the worst pick of the draft. Welcome to the stream. Hope everybody's doing well. Let's see what I got here. All right. Keep this in check. I got another pick coming up shortly. I think I should have taken Juju Smith-Schuster. Welcome to the stream. Tony, good to see you, Tony, today. Simple Man, thank you. Resub, 16 months. Thank you for the support, Tony. Jamie Odell, how you doing? Vodendor, how you doing? Kaizen Crossheart, what's up? How's it going? Racer GRX, good to see you again. Racer GRX. Vodendor, what's up, Vodendor? WB2, good to see WB2. Looks like we got someone that's sticking around. Good to see some new people sticking around. Lurky Lurk, way high. Good to see you. Gozer, what's up, Gozer? How's it going in Savannah? Original OD, what's up, Bill? How's it going? Probably catch you at New York Comic Con in a couple weeks. Okay, uh-oh, I got a pick coming up. I think I want to take best available. Let me get my cue out from there. Best available player or average draft position. I need a probably a wide receiver or another running back. Who's that on chat?
It's me.
Oh, it's Courtney. Hi, Courtney. Do you know anything about fantasy football?
I don't.
Oh, all right.
I'm sorry.
I might pick up this
That's
guy.
like the only sport. Well, actually, I don't really know baseball that well, actually. But why are you playing in a league?
Yeah, we're drafting a team tonight. This is my fantasy keeper league. This is a league I've been in for 24 years now.
Oh.
So tonight is the annual draft night. We're already into the 6th round, and also that we've had 4 keepers, so we have 10 players already so far. What's up, Poop Kid? What's up, your Jimbo?
I heard, I think Yahoo actually has, if I'm remembering correctly, has pretty good predictions for players.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is we're using CBS right now for this league. The other leagues are on Yahoo. I mean, every site has their own predictions. So I'm coming up. I think I'm gonna pick backup running back because I'm gonna be able to get my other guys that I want probably in the next round. But looking at the best available players, I don't want Kevin P. West if you're here. No Lions. A couple years ago, I listened to Kevin P. West. I drafted almost an entire Detroit Lions team, finished in last place. So,
oh my god.
These are the next available players. I mean, Darrell Henderson at running back might be a good choice. I might be flying into New York. I haven't figured it out yet, either Wednesday or Thursday. I'm at the show Thursday and Friday. And I'm thinking about flying back on Saturday or staying but not going to the show on Saturday, so I'm not sure.
Wait, is that New York Comic Con already?
Yeah, that's first week of October.
Oh, shit.
Something happened.
Came up quickly.
Let's see here. Anybody in chat wanna? What's up, James Quo? Who's that? Okay. All right. I am on deck. I have the next pick coming up. Well, my guy's still there, so looks like I'm taking Tyler Algier. Got a bunch of young stud running backs.
Ooh. Young studs.
Yes. Okay. I got a little bit of time between my next draft pick. Hopefully my next pick will still be there. He's not in the I don't see him on the coming up in. Yeah. I should be good.
How many people are on your league?
There's 12 teams in a league. Sometimes there's 10, but this one's 12. It's a pretty standard non-PPR, which is points per reception. When It Rains is only at New York City, NYCC Saturday. Welcome to the chat, When It Rains. Are you related to Tim Raines of Hype because how you spell your last name? It looks like kickers are going. Or kickers are available. Let me see who else is people. No one's taking any kickers yet. Looks like, oh, I wanted Alexander Madison. Oh, he's already gone.
What team are you a fan of?
Well, like in fantasy, you know, you're not really supposed to draft for your favorite team. I mean, my favorite team is the Dolphins.
Dolphins?
Everybody in the league knows that. That's because I'm from Miami. But when you're playing fantasy, you really can't have too much loyalty to a favorite team. Golf Boy Sunday, thank you for the resub. 25 months. Holy cow, that's more than 2 years. Oof.
Whoa.
Thank you, Golf Boy. Is it hot down in San Diego, Courtney? It is hot here.
Yeah, it's hot as F. I have the AC on, so I hope it's not too loud. Loud in the room.
I got an emergency call on my phone requesting that we use less electricity right now until 9 p.m.
I got that from like 4 p.m.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, I'm not turning off the AC because it's so It's way too hot.
Oh,
It's,
it is. I have a fan going. Usually I don't have the fan because I'm trying to like not. I don't know. I don't want it to blow into the mic, but it
are
is.
you the top floor again? I forget.
I am on the top floor. Yes, so the heat
Oh,
rises at night.
yeah, but also you get like you get the heat from above too. So
There are like a lot of buildings that are kind of covering the direct sunlight, but now I find that because of the tall buildings, even though they might provide some shade, the windows on those buildings reflect the sunlight. So I'm trying to figure out if it's worse, if it's better, or if it's worse. Um,
I think it's worse. I think the top floor is always gonna be worse because you get like the heat no matter what from the outside and then the heat from below.
yeah, it says
So
74 in Kansas for Tony. 97 and way high. He's in San
that's
Diego too. What
he's
about
right
Poop
near
Kid?
me. He's only a couple hours from me,
Have,
or a couple
has
miles
Poop
from
Kid
me.
melted into a puddle of poop?
Can we like poop? Be like diarrhea kid,
Diarrhea
technically.
Kid. Uh-oh, one of my guys got taken. Which one of my guys got taken? Okay. Well, I got I got 7 more picks until it's my pick, or 6 more picks until it's my pick. Looks like I can still probably get 1 or 2 of my guys that I want. I'm going rookie heavy this year, fantasy. My strategy is to hopefully select a couple of good players that might not be able to contribute until later in the season, and looking forward to next year as a rebuilding. This is as a rebuilding year. I do have Derrick Henry, Justin Herbert, Mike Evans, and I had Travis Kelce, but I traded him for another number 1 pick, so I had 2 picks in the first round, which ended up being, it's technically the 5th round. So ended up being Elijah Mitchell and Jaden Waddle. Yeah. Anyways, I think Courtney's fallen asleep by now. Mr. Joshua, thank you for the resub. 24 months, 2 years. Holy cow. What's the temperature down in the OC, Mr. Joshua? Nice and cool in the Pacific Northwest.
That's where I'm heading.
77 in North Carolina. Oh. Well, I figure they say by Thursday it should cool down. 90 degrees.
It's supposed to rain.
Yeah. Kevin P. West, I think Kelsey's on the way down. Or like he's kind of peaked. I had him last year. I've had him on my team for like 4 or 5 years now. Last year I saw he was somewhat inconsistent. I mean, there were games that he, on average, if you averaged out his points per, he had a slightly decent, I mean pretty decent, above a decent top 5 year, but they would come in spurts. I need somebody to be somewhat more consistent every game. You know, he'd have like a huge game and then like a mediocre game. So looking at the numbers, or looking at how it felt last year, I felt like, okay, I'm on deck. I got 1 more pick, and then after this, I'm going to start. What is today's sketch? Did you already start yours, Courtney?
Oh yeah, I'm finished.
What did you do? Dragon Ball Z?
I'm totally kidding. I didn't do it. But I wanted to. Yeah, I think it's Dragon Ball Z. I'm interested to see your rendition of a Dragon Ball Z character, since it's so...
Okay. Shh. I'm on the clock. Shh. Okay. What's happening here? Hunter Renfro. Oh, I wanted Hunter Renfro. Okay, well, let's see. I got. I'm on the clock here. All right, well, let's do this.
Trevor Lawrence. I'm just gonna start saying names.
Don't be trying to disrupt this. We're talking about serious money here. So,
How much money?
well, the potential winner is like over 1,000 some bucks.
Oh, that's not that much.
Well, it's a vested time, money input.
Well, you never know.
It's
What if
about
somebody
like
gets
a
injured?
$200.
What if one of your top players get injured, and then some random name that I just said ends up
Yeah, the draft is
making
usually
major points?
usually like I mean, this league there's about 200 bucks. The other league I played in is about 500.
500 and you only win 1,000?
No. This one's like 200. You win like you win more than 1,000. I think you win like
1,500?
something like that. Yeah.
They have second and third place win money too, yeah?
They do, but not as much. So it drops off. Let me see. Hold on a sec. I want to make sure I have enough slots.
You got all the slots.
Does anybody in chat have a suggestion on Dragon Ball Z character to draw tonight?
Have you watched Dragon Ball Z?
No, I have never seen an episode of Dragon Ball Z in my life.
Man.
Not to talk down on it, but I've never seen it before. It was kind of after my.
It's impressive.
Hmm?
I mean, it's impressive that you haven't seen it just because it's everywhere. I'm more impressed that you just didn't be like, oh yeah, I ended up seeing this one episode because it's everywhere.
Yeah, I've never. I mean, I know like the Dragon Ball Z guy has an orange outfit, but that's it. I don't know, and he has like this funky hair. Okay, I got another.
They all have funky hair.
All right, might as well go for the guy that I want.
Rodrigo, Dante, Harrison.
Let's see who's gonna. Let's see how far down is the guy that I want.
Oh, people are saying Piccolo. Piccolo's a green guy. Yeah, I think he would be a good one.
Who?
He's interesting. Piccolo. He's a green character.
Oh, I thought you meant like player to draft.
Oh, one of the players.
I'm
talking about art here.
I will give chat an opportunity to pick somebody if they want.
They're all picking Piccolo, or you want to pick the character? Or
pick a character and a player.
Oh, you trust them more than me? Deshaun.
All right. Uh-oh.
That was a cat. Okay.
All right. Next round, I'll pick the guys that I want. Okay. Is that what everyone is saying, Piccolo?
I think so. I think it's a good choice. Long Ink just subscribed for 27 months.
Cabone is our first #1 ever subscriber and winner. And I think he won a Wolverine sketch. Is that true?
Must be nice to be a winner. Must be nice.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Yojimbo says Dragon Ball is inspired by Journey to the West because Goku, the major character,
It's based off of Monkey King.
yes.
Yes, but who's Piccolo based off of?
Nobody. No, he's just kind of on its own. He's kind of like supposed to be kind of like a wiser sage type character image. I think
that's the old guy.
He's not. Nah, he's not old. No, that's no. I know who you're talking about. That's like the turtle. Somebody in the chat will know.
Jamie Odell. I have Justin Herbert as my starting QB. I do need to draft a backup QB. Let me see here, Piccolo. Need to add a new window capture. Window capture 4. Okay. Oh, he's green. He's like an alien.
Yeah. They're all aliens, technically.
Okay. Oh, they are?
Yeah.
What do you mean they're all aliens?
Goku is an alien. He's a Saiyan. They call him Super Saiyan. So he landed on Earth. Oh, Master Roshi is the old guy.
When It Rains, thank you for the sub. Congratulations. Well, what am I saying? Congratulations. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for your support. All the sub money goes back to paying, covering mail postage for these sketches when we give them away. Okay, this is. Should we do a poll, or should we just go with Piccolo?
It looks like most of the people in chat were saying Piccolo, but it's up to you.
Really, I trust you. If most people are saying Piccolo, then I'll just go Piccolo. Otherwise, I'll do a poll.
I think it's up to you. Piccolo said, they said Piccolo like a few times back to back.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's see where I got 4 more picks, and then it's my pick. Snaking back around. Piccolo sucks Dragon Balls, says Kaizen Crossheart. Matthew, how is Japan?
Oh yeah.
Derek Engel, welcome to the stream. How you doing, Derek? Follow the Kaiser. Good to see Follow the Kaiser. First time chat. Got a bunch of first time chatters here. Fabiana. Good to see Fabiana. Crochet Art. Good to see Crochet Art again. Welcome to Sketch Fighters. Today we're drawing, I guess we're drawing Piccolo. Anybody got any intel on Piccolo? Like, what are his powers? What does he do?
He's very strong. I'm gonna look it up again just to be reminded.
Hey people.
What's up, Sean?
Oh.
This looks like you're doing fantasy football draft picks?
Yeah, and trying to draw Dragon Ball at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Now I got 2 people on. Sean, you don't know anything. Do you know anything about football?
Football? No.
Anyway.
Well, do you think people here are into the what you're doing with the fantasy football, or they're waiting for you to draw?
I think there's both. I mean, I know Kevin P. West is into it. Jamie Odell's into it. I mean, every year I've done my fantasy draft online. Although last year it was a flaming, failure. By the way, Sean,
You used to wear your helmet, right? When
I
you're
used
doing
to
this.
wear my helmet. Yes. Sean, by the way, did you see that? How do I pause this?
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. What's up? Are you offended by that?
About
No,
what?
actually, someone sent a picture of himself and Bernard at a San Diego Comic-Con from close to 30 years ago, and it was not, and he labeled it me and SEAN CHEN.
Yeah.
But
I saw that.
I am like, that's actually a first I've never seen, because people call me Bernard, but they never call you Sean. That's because your personality was so big. And then when you left to go to do Disney, I'm like, oh, thank God. Now people will get to know my name. But yeah, I mean, I've never seen someone call you Sean before.
They call me Sean before. They call me Sean in
Yeah,
the office.
everyone called. Like there was a point where I think half the people who, when they speak to me, even if they know me, they'll call me Bernard by accident, or just if they don't know me, they just assume I'm you.
So weird.
All right, I selected Rondell Moore. I selected
So,
Rondell Moore.
do you remember that guy?
You know, he looks familiar. I mean, but do you remember the guy?
He looks familiar.
Because he's
but,
gotten pictures with a bunch of other artists too, like John Byrne and.
Well, so do you think he knows you're making kind of fun of him, or?
Well, I think he kind of made. I don't think I'm making fun of him.
You gonna put a alternate picture saying it's a picture of you and O.J. Simpson?
I'm not gonna do that. But I mean, I don't know. It's such a fond memory. So.
Yeah, look how you look back then.
Yeah.
You look like a different person.
I was rather thin back then. I think that was.
You look like Miami Vice.
50 pounds
Yeah.
lighter back then. Well, it was my
50
Miami
pounds?
Vice. I would wear like these. That was probably a jacket from Structure. I like this clothing store Structure.
Oh my God, I remember that store.
Because it had an architectural motif.
30 years ago, wow. And this is why we don't know anything about Dragon Ball Z, because it really, like when it was on TV when you were growing up, you have to be the right age and you're into it. But otherwise, you'd have to have your kids that are into it. So Jim Lee knows Dragon Ball Z because chances are he had a kid of the right age because he's had so many kids.
I feel like that was actually a pretty early time, though. It was definitely like, I mean, in Japan, it was actually kind of like, I think 89.
Oh yeah, it's
into
Japan
the early
is very old,
90s,
yeah.
though. But I mean, that during that time, that was still like Gundam, like around Gundam coming out. Still, I feel like it might have just passed, just came right after.
Man, I had a watch. I wore a watch back then. Look at that,
Those are cool glasses.
My stomach is like all flat. That's probably because 93. It's like 20, 21.
I always remember you had fantastic hair. It
Yeah,
was
look
like,
at that hair.
yeah, I was jealous.
You look like a baby.
Look at that hair. It's all gone now. It's all moved.
Now he's just hurting his feelings.
Yeah. Oh, I'm on deck. Okay. All right. Anybody got any idea who I should pick? I have queued up. Oh shit. Oh man. Okay. I need I can draft one more. Oh, let me get a backup QB. Or backup tight end.
Tight end.
Yeah, I need a tight end.
Hubba. Starting like football now.
I need a tight end. Or let's see, maybe I get a kicker. Is my kicker available? It's available. Let me get a backup defense.
I saw the Dragon Ball Z live action movie. It's really weird.
The live action one with like the white boy.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my God, you watched that? That was.
Alright,
I didn't even watch it.
I just drafted Young Ho Koo. Korean kicker,
That's
Young Ho
Oh,
Young Ho.
in Atlanta. Alright, I got
Young
some,
Ho.
I need to pick up a. Yeah. Hold
Why
on a
don't
sec. I
Can
need
you
to
draft some young
backup
guy?
defense. Current defense bye week is week 7. So, who do the Patriots play in week 7? Chicago. That's interesting. Okay.
Bernard, have you
Us?
ever won your league?
Yes, I
Did
have
you get
twice.
rated?
Yeah. In
Oh,
this
you
league,
got
I've won
rated.
twice. Yeah.
Did you get rated? Because you have a lot of people in here watching you pick
Oh,
football
sorry.
players.
Okay, let's start drawing. Come on, guys. Why are we fooling around? Looking at old pics of our younger selves. All right.
Those days are gone. That ship has sailed
Does anybody
along with
have
our hair.
insights on how to get a time travel machine?
You want to be young again?
Huh? No, just
You want to
You
be
know,
young again?
I actually don't want to be young again because I didn't draw that well back then. So I actually want to move forward when I draw better.
well, if you have a time machine, you'd be going back as an old man. Right?
Yeah, I'd do that.
You
Hell
need
yeah.
to transfer.
I'll draw like I do when I look like Crease.
Yeah, you need
Is he
to
the one in the white beater?
somehow you need to be able to transfer all your knowledge and experience back into your younger self. If that makes any sense.
I think that'd be frustrating, though, in my case. Especially work-related.
Well, I mean, your bod is so well preserved. I can see why you don't really particularly care to. But for the average person, it's like, take me back there now.
Actually, I look forward to getting older so I can, and like looking more older so I can do crazier things and be like, that grandma's crazy.
Okay.
I am going to be that crazy old person doing just crazy things and getting away with it more, I guess. I feel like I can get away with a lot, but there's like a certain age where especially when you get into your 40s and 50s, where it's like, all right, I guess you gotta act like an adult. And then after that, you get older and they're like, well, I guess you're just crazy grandma. Like, so I look forward to that time.
Yeah, they never put crazy grandmas in jail because they're just old. So you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, exactly. I can do. Yeah, I look forward to that. I don't know. I don't think I imagined 40 to be like this either. So it's. I'm probably just gonna get worse, regardless, and more immature. So. It already doesn't look like Piccolo.
It doesn't look, well, yeah, I mean, okay, here's the question. Like, do I draw it
Piccolo's
like
a
the
bird?
anime? Or do I draw my own version?
I think you should draw your own version.
Right?
I think you should.
So, if that's the case,
Okay, just do
then
it.
he's an alien, right? So he's not really a human? Or they're
Yeah.
all aliens? Do they live on Earth?
I think he lays eggs. He has no genitalia.
Why is his
Just
head
FYI.
why is his head bandaged up?
It's just style. I don't think you'd know about that, Bernard.
Well, I got my Miami Vice style.
I don't. No, I think it's just his thing.
Did he suffer from
he
like
got
a
like
huh?
he got like the big shoulder pads too.
Yeah.
He knows what's up.
And what about his antenna? What do they do?
Sense field.
It's stolen from that Marvel character, one of Thanos' daughter.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's her name?
That's his daughter. That.
Oh, is it Manta or something? Is that her name?
Oh,
She's
Mantis.
Thanos'
That's Guardians of the
daughter?
Galaxy.
Yeah, but it's. I mean, it's still all included. I mean, it's just.
Hey, Sean, are you caught up in today's comic book drama?
Ooh,
I don't know what it is.
There's some drama.
I'm not on Twitter. So.
Huh? On Facebook.
I'm not on Twitter. Oh, okay. So, do tell, do spill.
There's a particular artist, an older artist from our generation, that was bashing a younger female artist. Does anybody in chat know about that?
Yeah, I don't know. It takes a while to get to YouTube because I'm not on.
Oh, you're only on
Facebook.
YouTube. I'm surprised nobody's put out a YouTube video yet.
Oh, Jerry's in chat.
Jerry forgot to. Jerry, I was waiting for Jerry to jump on so he could help me pick. I don't know what Jerry's doing. He's having such a good time with his girlfriend.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why he's not in here. Oh, helping her pack.
Oh, that's why she's leaving in a couple of days. What is so any other powers that this guy has, or
He can make a firing variation called the paralyzed beam. Takes the form of an antenna beam. That's a really confusing statement, but I'm just reading it. So he can like zap people with his thingies.
antennas?
Yes.
That's when a foreign person does the Wikipedia. It's called a Wikipedia, and it's just you can't understand it.
Why does he have such like big shoulder pads?
It's
Styles,
style.
yeah.
All right, I gotta focus on this. I got 7 more picks until my. And then he muscles up. He like turns into the Hulk, or
Nah, he doesn't really change that much. I don't think.
is he a good guy or bad guy?
He's a good guy. He was originally a questionable guy. Because he wanted to fight Goku.
Yeah.
But I think he's supposed to protect the Dragon Ball.
What is the Dragon Ball?
So if you collect them all, like Pokemon or something,
That sounds like Pokemon.
then the dragon will come and will grant your wish. And you can wish anything. So if somebody wishes to be the strongest person in the universe or something like that, it's just it's just a dick
His
fight.
arms stretch and shoots lasers from his eyes.
I don't think he's not like Fantastic Four stretchy. I don't think. Let's see.
It stretches but about 4 inches.
just a little.
Well, that's the average, right?
Yeah.
Isn't
Oh,
the
I
average
forgot
stretch?
that.
You rub his arm and it stretches about. It goes 2.5 times its size.
I forget the cheesy thing about Dragon Ball is like they have a power level in like numbers. So Piccolo's power level is 3,500. So yeah, I don't know what that means.
Okay,
I think he dies and he comes back to life, and it's been a really long time, and I don't think I watched really Dragon Ball in its entirety.
Does he do that Super Saiyan thing?
Nah, he's not a Saiyan. He's a Chimekian.
Okay.
Somebody
Does he
will-
do the Hame thing?
No, he's not Kamehameha up. He yeah, you're not doing that.
Oh wait.
Um.
Okay, I'm on deck.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
So all these characters are kind of named after food.
Yeah. Oh, I think he's named after a flute,
Yeah, food.
technically. This is information I'm kind of like.
He does the hubba
I kind
hubba
of
hey.
don't want. Yeah, I don't know. Why do I remember this? Why can't I remember things that matter in my life?
I'm on the clock.
Okay, get with it. Make it happen.
Okay, all right. Drafted the Bengals D. That's a backup D.
Bengals.
All right, I'm just not really into this drawing today.
Oh, you can get into it.
Okay, let's get into it.
This
You
is like a
got the
comic book job, right? Every comic book job, you're like, oh, I don't want to draw any of this. I don't draw the story. I don't want to draw this character. But I got to do it for like 3 more issues.
Gotta do it.
I feel like maybe don't concentrate on the face so much and go for more of the body and pose. Maybe that'll be easier.
Well, I don't really understand the motivations of this guy. It looks like he gets angry, but everybody in Dragon Ball looks like they're angry.
He's supposed to be more of like, well, he fights for good, and he like meditate. But yeah, I mean, it's always in action poses that you're gonna see.
He seems to do a lot of like Bruce Lee hand things.
Is his head bigger than normal, like a Martian Manhunter?
No, no, you'd think so, but not for this series. No, they're all pretty big headed with crazy hair.
Okay. All right, I got my fantasy football back there. I think I got an okay team. I mean, really, it's all in the first 2 weeks of the free agency is really where seasons are won, anyways.
Is your mind kind of on fantasy football? I mean, is that like, I mean, in the past, like you would struggle with the drawing if you were slightly distracted, but you wouldn't know. And then your drawing would kind of, it would get pretty far. And you're like, oh, what am I doing? And you'd erase the whole thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's what happened the first couple times I was drawing this guy, Piccolo. Now, why does this head thing come off? Like, why are some pictures where he has all this wrapping on, some pictures he doesn't have the wrapping?
Yeah, I guess it comes off.
Has anybody in chat talked about today's comic book controversy?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Can you just kind of say who it is? I mean,
Well,
because
it's
it's
on
public,
Facebook,
right?
so it's not like I'm hiding anything. So Jason Pearson, do you remember Jason Pearson?
Yeah, he can be a little.
So
I mean, he's
Afua,
a nice guy.
you
but
know Afua Richardson?
Afro Richardson, yeah.
So
Genius
Afua
girl.
had posted a picture of, I think, Danny Moonstruck or Moonstar
Moonstar.
from the New Mutants.
Yeah, Native American female
Yeah.
gets her power from the giant bear.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, let me see here. I'll probably take the guy that I want last.
Oh, okay.
It's my pick right now, so I gotta.
Well, your drawing looks great. I mean, I think that looks cooler than
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z and stuff. So even at this stage, I can tell it's going to be awesome.
Oh, thanks, man. Shoot. Okay. How come all of this? Okay.
Oh, Yojimbo put a link to that.
He put a link to what?
The Afro Richardson thing, Jason Pearson.
Yeah, so I guess he went off and he was saying stuff like, oh, you didn't pay your dues. You have to pay your dues. It's his business. Why are... she's just a pretty face. Why is she...
I would think she did pay her dues because she's been around for a while.
Yeah, she has. So...
Yeah. I also think she is a pretty face too, but in all the good ways. But I do think she paid her dues.
Yeah.
He sounds like a hater.
Well, it's very much like... what is the term? Gatekeeping? Or...
Yeah, well, there are a lot of people who are in this business who didn't pay their dues. I wouldn't pick her at all. There's a lot of other people I would pick though.
And so then a couple of other creators got involved or kind of texted. So like she posted an piece of artwork of hers on her site, on her page. And then Jason goes on her page, bashes her on it, and then deletes his comment. And which at the same time she goes on his page because he posts a couple of things about it. She goes on his page. It's like a little bit of back and forth, and then some other artists or comic book pros gets involved, or get involved or got involved, um, supporting one or the other side, and I mean, you figure it out at the end. You know, it's I don't know where it's at now, but that was pretty much the most of today.
Who's this chick's names? Who's she again?
Afua Richardson.
Yeah.
We met her at
Yeah,
New
she's
York
pretty good. Yeah.
NC Comic Con, right? Were you there, Sean?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a long time ago.
Mhm.
So she's been, and so when she was hired, like I don't know when people think that there's like you know, she would be like a double minority, and there was a time when people were saying like, well, that's very in that she was in the business way before people were doing that.
Yeah. What do you think of this pose? But I'm thinking like, should he? Does the wrappings around him like, do they burn off or do they fly off, or how does that happen?
It's great. You're juggling like 3 different things at once on the stream.
And I'm just trying to keep it together mentally.
Yes. I'm like, when did Afro Richardson had any wrappings?
And I mean, I don't know. I don't think Jason knew anything about her. Somehow he came across her post because he posted like
an
his
award-winning artist.
Huh?
Didn't she win awards for that book Genius or something?
I don't know. Yeah, I think she did a book.
It was a very critically acclaimed book.
I'm gonna make his eyes a little bit more alien. So I'm gonna make it a little bit more on the side of his face. Because I feel like Dragon Ball Z, maybe this is a hot take. Dragon Ball Z, like all the characters are pretty much the same exact, drawn the same way, except they have different hair, different colors, different skin.
Nah,
color,
you're pretty spot on there.
right?
It's pretty much the same face.
I mean, it's pretty much so. I'm gonna draw this guy with his eyes, since he's alien and he's green, and eyes a little bit further wide apart, so he really looks more alien.
And you're not giving him his ears?
No ears for him.
You're thinking football now, right?
Oh yeah, I have one more pick left. Oops. Oh, I have one more pick. Oh, I gotta pick a QB.
Oh,
Shoot.
so that cape and the shoulder pads are weighted garments, so that it's for strength training.
Yeah. They like their weighted stuff too. Yeah. I don't know. It's so cheesy. Anybody see the movie in chat? I need to know if it's good. Because I probably won't watch it, but
Sorry.
a few years ago I had my hair cut like shoulder length, and it was like it was parted to the side, so I looked like one of the characters in Dragon Ball, and people would tell me to dress up like her. So
Okay, Courtney, I need to interrupt real quick. Sorry.
Go.
Okay, chat. I have to draft one more backup quarterback. I have, you guys can see, I have Daniel Jones, Jared Goff, Marcus Mariota, Mitchell Trubisky, Zach Wilson, Baker Mayfield, or Davis Mills. Who should I draft as my backup QB? The Justin Herbert. Knowing that I'm playing Justin Herbert every single game, except for week 8. I'm on deck. Anybody want to chime in? I guess Kevin P. West will tell me to draft Jared Goff since he's a Detroit Lion. I'm on the clock. I'm leaning towards Zach Wilson. who is the QB of the Jets. Baker is likely to give me points. I mean, Justin Herbert is going to be, I'm going to be playing him the whole. Okay, I'm going Zach Wilson. Week 8, they are
Baker.
playing New Orleans.
Evan P. West says. Jones.
Jones. Daniel Jones.
Or Baker.
I don't
Baker or
know.
Jones.
Too late. All right. Okay, sorry. You were saying, Courtney?
No. I'm talking about myself.
Your haircut, you look like a Dragon Ball Z character, and you need to dress up like her.
Yeah, which it isn't actually that hard because she wears like jeans and a t-shirt. So and she just has stink face the whole time, just glares at people. So I guess I gave off that vibe. Yeah.
Yeah, people are reading the article and they're not on Jason Pearson's side.
Yeah, he doesn't come off as he doesn't come off good in any of this, and
Yeah, be a bit careful with him because there, I think he can get kind of down, and then there was one time with social media he was talking all sorts of like he's really down on himself.
yeah,
And then I think he kind of disappeared, and everyone's like, "Does that?" I guess because Kevin Gardner, we know Kevin Gardner
Yeah.
knows him, so we'd see whether he's okay. And then it was determined that he was okay, so everyone's kind of like, "Whew," because he can get very dark.
because I thought did we hang out with him a couple of times at shows?
Yeah. He said something not so good nice about him though, but it has nothing to do with. Like we went to an establishment where we had to kind of put forth money for certain services,
Yeah.
and he did not. He did not.
So he didn't get a lap dance.
Yes, he just did not participate because I guess he was saving up for something more important than what we were doing. So
Oh, okay. I thought that was in North Carolina
I think so. Yeah.
at Heroes Con or something. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought we hung out once or twice. Okay. Anyways, I mean that was like years ago.
It's pretty rough when you kind of publicly attack someone, though, especially someone I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't really know the drama, but it seems kind of uncalled for if it wasn't, I don't know. If you do something public like that, people are going to not be happy about it.
So did he speak up because she did a drawing that he thought was not good?
She did a drawing that he thought was not good enough, and then he posted his version of Danny Moonstar that he had done like a cover on X-Men Unlimited years ago, and then he's like, get out of my industry or something like that, to that extent.
Whoa,
God.
No, that sounds super dick.
And then our boy Gus, Gus.
Yeah.
Gus came to her defense.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
And Gus is a great guy. And then he started insulting Gus in the chat. And he's saying stuff like, he wrote stuff like, what I did 30 years ago, you could never have done, or something like that. Like a drawing he did 30 years ago, there was no way in the 30 years that Gus could have even. Yeah, he was really just like talking a lot of trash, like a lot of.
I would just be careful of his mental state. I think a lot of these things he's going to apologize later, and then I think someone's got to look in on him because he can. I think the last time I did this was when he. I guess when what was that? Is that Mark Millar? Oh, was it Hit Girl? Something like not Hit Girl, but
Hit Girl. I think it was the Hit Girl where he had
Yeah.
He had pitched a similar or body bags. That's
Yeah,
his.
body bags. So and he thought Hit Girl was more popular because of the writer and everything. So his life's work basically got swallowed up, and there's nothing left for him to do. So he got very down on himself.
Yeah, but Hit Girl
No.
and body bags is like, I think, two very different. Even though they're like young girls that are hitmen or assassins, it seems like they're like vastly different in nature, right?
Well, I mean, it really matters what he thinks.
He thinks, yeah.
Hmm.
But that's the Tuesday drama in the comic book world.
Well, I mean, if you attack someone like that, shouldn't you expect people come to her like defense and say something back?
Yeah, I mean,
Like, I mean, it sucks, but this guy probably needs some help.
I don't think
You
Afro
know,
deserved any of this. And
I mean, in all reality, nobody deserves that. We all have our own judgments of who, you know, we're all, you know, have our opinions, I guess, about others' art. And if it's not as good as we like it, it's all our own opinions. But like once you voice those or say somebody's not good enough, you know, you're just putting a lot of negativity out there and in the art world where you're gonna receive that back. So I don't know.
I mean, there's a
Not a
lot
good
of
move.
I think a lot of the discussion is based on meritocracy, right?
Yeah, but you know, there's I see how that's kind of the case, but somebody chose her for a reason too. Or, you know, or is she going to be an artist for this project now? Is that what it is? Or did she just
No,
draw
I don't
something?
think there's anything specific outside of
What?
just her
So she
posting a
just
sketch.
decided to draw a sketch and he's saying
And then
he's
this
doing
happened.
that?
Yeah, yeah, it was like
It's
a
like,
commission
What?
sketch from like a show or something. So
What the
excuse me for
hell?
posting my commission sketch.
yeah, she posted like a commission sketch of Danny Moonstar
Okay.
because
I
I
mean,
think
I could
Dragon
see
Con was
like
this past
how,
weekend.
yeah. I mean, if it'd be one thing to be like, this person's, you know, going to be the lead artist on this, you know, new series or something like that. That's a continuation. That I could see how you get a little bit more opinionated, but just to put a sketch that somebody commissioned from her, like that's super dick. It's, I don't know. Whether you like it or hate it, I mean, I don't know. He sounds like he's somebody who needs help, and he sounds mentally unstable. So hopefully he'll get that. Let's see.
Oh,
Sean, you go check up
sorry.
on your bro. Tell him to chill.
Yeah,
Go like, yo, bro, remember that one time in the champagne room? Yeah, I got you. You need to chill.
he didn't kick in for the champagne.
That's bullshit. Bullshit.
There was another artist, another very popular artist. I remember at North Carolina. Man, what's up with like North Carolina? Not Heroes Con, but at North Carolina Comic Con. I don't know if you were there that year, Sean, but
Probably not.
after
I missed it.
the show, we all went and met up for drinks at a bar. I might have told the story. And then when I got to the bar, you know, I was with Tommy and JP, and I remember Heidi McDonald was there too. And this artist was there, had already been at the bar drinking ahead of us, and had amassed a slight tab. And then when the second group showed up, of which I was a member of, and we all kind of formed another super group and sat down at another table. This one artist decided to leave, and then they didn't pay his bill.
What?
And
You think he just forgot?
Come on, if you're
Mm.
drinking at a bar, I don't know, Courtney, would you, if you were drinking at a bar, would you forget that you had a tab going?
No, I'd never forget.
Right? I mean,
I mean, it depends on if somebody wants to pay for me, but
you might forget
no,
how many
no,
drinks you've
no.
had, but there's no way
I
of forgetting that you actually had drinks. And
no, you can't just up and leave. You're just
so he upped and left.
yeah. That's.
And then when our bill
I
came,
mean,
like, an hour or so later, like all of his drinks were on our bill.
what?
Yeah. And then I think Heidi knew him well. And so Heidi texted him and he finally came back. He came back.
Oh,
and
so he
paid.
did pay, right?
He ended up coming back and paying, yeah, but it was like, I just felt he probably
No.
snuck
How do
out
you
thinking
get
that
up and
someone,
leave?
well, he probably snuck out thinking that someone would cover for him because he was so popular. If that made any sense.
That's so
Do
bizarre.
you think that made any sense?
Oh.
I wouldn't even think people would cover for me.
Big name artist.
Yeah.
I don't know. You don't go to a restaurant and like eat food and be like, somebody will pay for this. Like, bounce. What?
Hey, Sean, so how many days are you
Well,
going to be at New York?
Yeah, I haven't decided yet, but I think maybe all days.
Courtney, you going to go to New York Comic Con?
I'd love to, but I probably won't.
You're going to the Pacific Northwest? What's going on over there?
Oh, my uncle's going to Nice, so he just asked if I wanted to come and stay at the house.
Oh,
So yeah, I'm just gonna go and
house sitting.
house sit and chill for a bit. Not long, so, but it'd be kind of nice to
Does he have a big
have a
house?
chill getaway. Yeah, he lives like on Queen Anne, which is like kind of the bougie part of Seattle.
Oh, Golf Boy's there.
Golf Boy
no,
is on Queen Anne
Jay Dang.
or in Seattle.
Jay Dang's there.
Oh, shit. On Queen Anne though,
I don't know.
you know. But yeah, probably just hang out a bit, enjoy the cooler weather.
Well, right now it's not that cold, is it? Is it already cold over there?
It's cooler.
Mm.
It's like lows of 55 and highs of 72 or something like that. So a lot better than 97 at night, Southern California.
It's so hot. I haven't been able to
Yeah.
get good night's sleep because it's so hot.
Yeah, actually, last weekend on the 3rd, I was originally gonna have friends come out to Temecula, the wine country that's inland, like a half an hour north of San Diego.
Hmm.
And you mostly drink wine outside, and it was like 105 degrees,
Yikes.
and I'm like, that sounds so terrible. So I moved it to October 1st when it's cooler. So if anybody wants to come drink wine, it'll probably be cooler. And it's it's more fun than
Is
New York
Poop
Comic
Man?
Con,
Did
right?
Poop Man get an invite?
Yeah, Poop Man can come. I'll get him drunk. All my friends are gonna be like, "Who's
Poop Man better go. Look at that's an open invite for Poop Man. Come on.
you can come."
All right.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's gonna bid on this drawing today.
Oh, you don't know yet.
It's looking good.
It's
It's
Piccolo
looking good.
Piccolo is holding a football.
Oh yeah, yeah, he is. So I guess you're mixing up your chat topics here. So this latest incident with that happened over Facebook, there was a Perch, one of his podcast thing,
Mm-hmm.
where it was about why all the drama happens between, like, the bad behavior in comics comes from writers, whereas artists are more chill and you don't hear from them as much.
Right.
And so they're talking about what theories there are, And it seems like the main one that everyone comes up with is that artists have to do a lot of work. So they just have no time for drama. And that doesn't seem to hold water for me. I mean, really, no time. And then the writers, since their job is so goddamn easy or something, that they have a lot of time to get into trouble.
Yeah.
But I don't do you
What
really
is
believe
what
that?
is your take on that?
I think writers are more. I mean, they're less introvert. Artists are more introverted, so writers like talk a lot more. That's how they kind of know more about writing. And then, and you know, if you think like there's not that much writer drama out there, that's because Marvel and DC put an end to it by saying like, you got to cut out your Twitter shenanigans, otherwise you will lose your job. And they just stopped completely. So there are people who used to talk a lot, like like Gail Simone. You don't hear too much from these people anymore. They seem to be kind of like it's just all at once. It all stopped, and I think everything's better for it. But so he's saying that it was mostly writers that did that.
Yeah. I don't think there's like one. I don't think there's one bullet, right, for everything. I mean, I
Well,
get
I
that
think
the artists are probably a little bit more introvert.
the writers would have blogs to kind of just build their community, so they're talking more, anyways. And I guess the artists are just much like they put up on Instagram like a picture that they drew.
Yeah.
So do you think it's because the writers are actually more connected and artists usually aren't? Like if you've met someone and you know them and then you decide you don't like them and then you kind of air your opinions versus like artists is like you might have met somebody briefly at a convention. I mean, you guys have your own little, group, but
There was a theory that at a convention, an artist needs to attract people to their table to get commission work, and a writer has no business at a convention.
That's true.
So we just hold our tongue more, maybe.
Every writer that I met is creepy as fuck, so just throwing that out there.
My theory is that they're just so pissed off that in this business they are writers and not artists, so they just act out.
That makes sense.
Sean,
Seems like the less.
Sean and I know a comic book writer. We want to put that in quotes. Comic book writer. I thought that they wanted to break into the comic book industry, so they wanted to break into the comic book industry, so they figured they wanted to be an artist, so they took a class.
Oh yeah, like if she wanted to be a comic, so she assumed that you take a class in writing so you can write, and you take a class in art so you can draw the comic. And then so she took the class in writing and found out she can write, but then the class of drawing did not help at all. Like it barely even started her down that. Started this person down that path.
Did they give up?
No, they're a writer now.
This person's a wonderful writer now.
Oh.
Well, Bernard put writer in quotes.
Yeah, I put a writer. So I guess here's another wrinkle to this. Did they ever talk about half of the professional artists are international guys now?
Are you talking about artists?
Half of the artists are international guys?
Yeah, that's a good point because
that a
yeah,
factor?
like most of the writers are like white dudes, and then
I think
the-
that's all you got to say there. I think that's all.
but
you gotta say.
I'm not sure if the artist being from foreign countries helps or hurts, because a lot of times in other cultures they'll have like a culture of machismo and they might be more right wing or stuff like that. So and maybe just they don't text as much or on Twitter because there's like more of a language barrier.
That's what I mean. Like because there's a language barrier, because they're international, and Twitter being the main source or culprit of some of this controversial, the source where a lot of these controversies start. Although today's controversy was on Facebook. Um, it might not be as easily as easy for them to F up, right? Because of the language barrier. I don't know. What do you think about that? I think that's a small percentage, a small reason.
Yeah, there's probably many reasons.
I do agree that a lot of artists are introverted, and writing. A lot of times, the writers they have to be salesmen. They have to talk about their storyline. They have to pitch verbally their ideas. So they have to be more outgoing. Whereas an artist, you show your work, and that's what you get, right? So by nature, I do think writers tend to be a little bit more outgoing. Now, who was the creepy writers that Courtney?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Yeah, Courtney?
I can't tell you because you know them.
Oh. Does the name begin with A?
Them.
B?
Actually, I think I forget one specific name. But damn, he was creepy. I had to like block him like on multiple things. I was like, can you not message me?
Oh, he was he was DMing you.
Yeah, but he kept on getting like creepier and creepier.
Did he send you a deep pic?
No. No, I don't think so. This happened like a couple years ago now.
Is he still in the industry?
I have no idea. Yeah.
We know him.
Yeah, Bernard's not gonna give up. Your Jimbo says Warren Ellis.
No, that doesn't sound familiar.
Big Chunky B. Would you draw Obama as Sonic?
That's a strange request.
As Sonic the Hedgehog?
Does he mean Obama the president? Or was
was
Obama a Dragon Ball Z character?
No. There was no Obama Dragon Ball Z character.
Can you believe When It Rains went to sleep with all this exciting stuff we're talking about? He was like, I'm going to bed.
Who's going to sleep?
When It Rains.
When It Rains. Is it past? Oh, well, thank you for joining us, When It Rains. Thank you for your sub. We'll be back next Tuesday. Is it? How old is When It Rains?
Yeah, who knows? It sounds like it's new, right? So.
Are we talking? Where's our Get Back coach? Does When It Rains want to be our new Get Back coach?
I think he's long since gone to bed.
Oh. Big Chunky B. President Obama as Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay. How would that work, Sean?
I don't know. I remember I was with Sergio Argones at a convention, and someone came up with a request like that, and he's like, yeah, I can draw that. I mean, it's just like a job. I can draw that. You know, if you pay me, I can draw that, but it's going to be like a job.
Was Big Chunky B there at San Diego with Sergio Aragones?
Maybe it was him that asked.
Why Sonic the Hedgehog? Why Obama as Sonic the Hedgehog? Just out of curiosity.
It's very creative, but yeah, I'm just wondering what might have led to that.
Yeah, why? Kind of random, but I hope we're getting the alien vibe feel on Piccolo here.
I think you really need the green, but I think it looks really cool. That mouth is, jeez.
It needs a little drool, 90s drool. Who was the artist that started drawing the drool on the teeth? Was that Dale Keown? When he was doing the like Hulk.
Yeah, there was a couple of artists. It's like when you open your mouth, that line of spit that connects your teeth, the bottom of top and bottom ones.
What is it called? The hydroviscous saliveus. Sean, did you do a Dragon Ball Z character?
No,
Yes.
I did not.
Damn it, Sean.
Yeah, I don't know any of those.
Don't know any of those people.
Courtney, what
What do you
airline?
mean those people?
What airline are you flying?
Aliens. What airline?
What airline is Courtney flying to the Pacific Northwest?
Just Alaska, I
Oh,
think.
Okay, isn't
It
that?
was Alaska has been taken over an entire. I mean, they don't ever fly to Alaska. It seems.
I think they're definitely. I've always taken Alaska to Hawaii usually. Because they actually are one of the only ones who have like a direct flight from San Diego to Seattle.
Yeah, they handle a lot of West Coast.
Strange. Is that the airline that has that big like Inuit face on their on the tail?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, actually, they are based out of
It's-
Seattle.
in
They're
Seattle,
not even
right?
Alaska.
Yeah.
They're Seattle based.
That's weird. Flying Alaska Airlines to Hawaii
Yep.
with a big old Eskimo on the tail.
Why not fly
Actually, a lot
Hawaiian
of people in
Airlines?
Hawaii go to Alaska. It's like there's a lot of Hawaiians in Alaska.
Oh wow.
It's interesting. Yeah. Yeah.
It's called Savage Saliva. It says Beef Skellington. So you're
Savage
not joking about that
saliva.
football.
Who's joking around on the football here?
He's doing the Heisman Trophy.
Well, sort of. Heisman Trophy, he would have his hand open. But it's easier to have his hand closed. You want me to draw his hand open? I could do that.
Why would Piccolo be doing the Heisman pose?
Oh, not. I got
Oh man, why'd you? This...
Oh, I took a picture with Piccolo at the Comic-Con.
Oh, do post.
It's
Yeah, post it on Discord.
Yeah, at the cons they would have the life-size characters from Dragon Ball Z, so everyone
they
gets
had
a
that- they
picture
had
taken
that,
with a
yeah.
Goku.
Uh-huh.
they
It's
didn't
very
have Goku.
popular.
I didn't see. Yeah, they only had a cardboard cutout. Oh wait, no, they did have Goku. I touched his butt.
Oh,
I'll post that too.
you touched it or squeezed it? Come on.
Oh,
It's fiberglass.
Look
Yeah,
at
it's
all this that
fiberglass.
what's his name is missing out on. I have to go to sleep
When it rains.
when it rains.
Who is that?
Did he say
somebody-
he was related to Tim Raines or no?
Who's Tim Raines?
It's 11 p.m. where he is, so I guess he was still here when we were trash talking him.
All right, I posted my pictures.
On the Discord. Okay, let me take a look
Yeah.
at that. Hubba.
I got a little head thing.
Got a little head.
Somebody clip
Okay.
that. Where's Mr. Clips?
A little.
Somebody better have clipped that. Made a little.
I got a little head thing.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Let me see here. It's getting hot up here. Okay. There we go. Look at that.
I like your Piccolo. Topless. He's a Piccolo daddy.
How can I can't zoom in on this?
Oh.
Can't zoom in. That's
I'm at his house. I'm knocking on his door.
He's got like a butt camel toe going on that you have your thumb in.
that. You know what? That's very suggestive, Sean. Look at that.
No, if you like zoom in on it, you can't tell like what's the front or the back.
There's a lot of creasing that looks
Yeah.
questionable.
Look at that. That's a very questionable. That's his tush.
That's his tush.
Look at that. I don't know.
I didn't design it. I guess those pants are supposed to look like that.
Okay. All right. goodness.
It was like, in that, what was it? Borat calls it the back pussy.
My
I think it's
goodness.
called Blissy, actually. One word. Blissy.
We need to change the rating on the show. What happened to who used to
Hey, is
talk about
Tommy
toss
here?
all the time?
Can you hear me?
Oh,
hey.
snap!
Tommy. Oh, is
Hey.
Tommy Lee
What's up, man?
Edwards.
Thought I'd show up in the bottom of the ninth.
Yeah, well, Bernard's doing fantasy football, so it's all appropriate.
Tommy heard Blissy and he came running.
Bottom of the ninth is the wrong sport, Sean. That's a different sport.
Well, I just heard a sport analogy and your ears perked up.
What's going on,
So
Tommy?
how's it going? Bernard, are you home from Taiwan?
Yes, I am.
Oh, cool.
Back
I'm
from-
sorry I missed all the updates, but
It's all right.
so why don't you just start over from the beginning?
Hey, Tommy, you coming to New York Comic Con possibly?
Nah.
How was Seattle?
You mean?
Seattle was good.
Yeah, you did some nice drawings
Was,
when you were there.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I was kind of it was kind of a I mean, I was going anyway, and the main reason I like to go is to see people and just hang out and stuff, and then kind of the extra added bonus is doing some commissions. And this time Melissa was telling me don't do too many commissions, you know. She was telling me not to do any, but and I couldn't resist.
D. Rogers
so-
was there. Who did you see from the
Yeah.
stream? A bunch of people.
I got
Rogers.
I got to meet Rogers was there. Who else was there? Were like a couple people from the stream.
Jay Dang.
A lot of people looked like.
Yeah. There were at least 3 people. I did the sketch Gandalf for D. Rogers.
Oh, that was
I
a
saw
good one.
that. That was really good.
I kind of it was weird because I wasn't thrilled with it, but then I was like, well, he asked for a head sketch and I just went crazy, so I was like, eh.
I wouldn't call that a sketch. That was a lot more than a sketch.
They're always paintings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wanted to do something cool. But yeah, it was fun. Got to see Sean Crystal and Jim Mahfood and Mike Huddleston and just a bunch of good guys. I saw Fletch.
Yeah,
Flesh forward.
he was there for Tapas Media, was it?
I'm not sure. I had such a hard time finding anybody's like booth or anything.
Did they have the
Whenever I had a
artist?
This is
chance-
huge.
Did they have the artist alley on a different floor than the show floor?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
Upstairs.
Yeah, it was actually fine, and to be honest, the Artist Alley was the best part of that convention. I thought the dealer floor had some good stuff, but there was a lot of Funko Pops and Pokemon, and like the stuff that I kind of see at every convention. So, but there were a few. Whoops. But there were a few. I'm gonna switch Wi-Fi's here. Hang on a sec.
He has
Way
more than
High
one
was there too
Wi-Fi.
in
That's
Emerald City.
interesting.
Way High went all the way out from San Diego to Seattle. Did Way High fly
can you hear me?
Alaska or did Way High fly
Yeah, we can hear you.
Southwest?
Can you hear?
I flew Alaska. I had a good flight. I found the the least freaked out I've been in a long time.
Really?
No, that's good. I mean, when you
I
flew to
found
New
the
York, you were next
magic
to a big
combo.
guy.
Well, oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
I really like a big guy next to you. You're a big guy and you're sitting next to a big guy and you're like
Yeah.
touching the whole way and
Yeah,
you're
that
like
sucked.
you got a big
Ugh.
Yeah,
conversation you're like,
I
hey,
could
so you
feel
work
his
out?
I could feel his pulse through his leg.
Whoa.
Did you try to match it? That's what you're supposed to do on a date. When you're on a date with a girl,
No,
you're supposed to
that only
match her
happens with
breathing.
girls.
No, I did it, but I was doing it with the gum in my mouth. I was like,
Mm.
it was pretty cool.
Were you able to join the Mile High Club?
No, not this time.
Oh.
So
But on Alaska Airlines, I went ahead and I didn't get first class, but I paid for the slightly nicer, more roomy
Mm.
seat, And it was a bigger plane, because it goes across the country, so it was
Oh.
like, it had the like 6 seats across, instead of the 2 or whatever.
343 configuration.
Yeah, like
oh
that.
yeah.
So that was
So
pretty cool. Yeah, and I figured then the magic combination for me personally, I don't advocate it. I don't is
Xanax.
yeah, two Xanax and 2 whiskey.
A couple gummies.
2 whiskeys.
No, just yeah, two whiskey. Those little
Wow.
bottles they give you. Just 2 of those.
And 2
And
Xanax. Wow. Do you even
yeah,
remember the flight? Jeez.
2
I
bottles of whiskey, like a pint.
no, it's
Yeah.
not that much. It's one of those little guys they give you on the flight.
I just don't know what you consider little, Tommy.
It's like a third of
I
the
know.
size of my head. So yeah, it's like the kind you get in the mini bar.
like a shot or 2.
Yeah, it's like maybe 2 shots, I think.
Mm. Nice.
How long was the
So
flight?
that
6?
that was some like ginger ale or something, or whatever. That would be good. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
getting thirsty.
that is a long flight. Right? You're flying the long way across the country practically. Right.
Yeah, it's about 6 hours.
Eesh.
So yeah, on the way home, I was definitely snoring because the woman next to me kept nudging me in the ribs with her elbow.
Did you elbow her in the face?
Oh my-
When
There's
she
like that scene from Black Rain, where I went to stretch and I elbowed her in the face.
But did you when she nudged you, did you turn your face towards her and then continue snoring?
No, I felt bad because I was kind of like I'm kind of wired to feel bad because my wife has to do that to me sometimes, so I just immediately go and then I went right back to doing it though. But yeah, I was like there was like drool in my beard. I was super out of it, man. It was awesome.
How many Xanax was that?
That's just 2 Xanax, two whiskeys. It's good.
Okay.
That is a
Oh,
lot.
your Jimbo wanted to know how much did I buy at the convention. I was ready to. I had money burning a hole in my pocket, and I just couldn't find hardly anything. I got some metal role-playing game dice for my son. I got some pins from my daughter and her girlfriend and Melissa, and I bought myself 1 Macross plane.
Which Robotech version?
It's the one that has a satellite dish on the top. The Robo Macross, like they call it, like a Elixir or something.
Oh,
The one that has
the
like
newer
a
one?
radar dish on the top.
That's the newer one,
So,
right?
that one. No, it's an old one. Yamato made it. It's from the old show
Oh, okay.
and the movies. And I bought 2 Ultraman figures. It keeps adding up. But yeah, that was it.
Oh, I was
That
gonna,
was it. That's a lot.
3 things for myself. The other things don't count.
I was gonna ask Tommy because on the way when I was flying to Taiwan, on the plane I saw the movie Shin Godzilla.
Oh man, cool.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen it?
I saw it at the theater 3 times.
What
They
are
came
your-
here for only 2 weeks.
Oh, what are your thoughts? Did you like it? Did you not like it?
What does
well,
the
I
shin
saw it
mean?
3 times.
Oh, you saw it 3 times, so I guess you liked it.
Beginning.
Oh, I'm gonna watch
It was,
it.
I think, the second best Godzilla movie.
Have you seen it, Sean? I guess you haven't seen it.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch. I'll watch it tonight.
It was very interesting. Shin Godzilla. Is it on
Great.
a streaming service right now, or is it?
I don't
It's
know.
on Jerry's streaming service.
It's very interesting because it has a very humanizing perspective.
It's like
What
the
does
first
shin
one.
mean?
It means like beginning or new.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's
So it's very much like the first the original Godzilla from 1954.
Yeah.
It's Godzilla is like a force of nature. He's just this unstoppable, terrifying force. It's great. It's more about the human. It's like Godzilla is only as good as the people who are in it. Really, that's what the American audience can't quite figure out when they try and make it over here. They think it's just about the monsters fighting, but it really, it's kind of like a zombie movie. If you don't care about the people who are getting chased or whatever, it just doesn't matter. So.
So did Una see it with you?
Oh, she sees everything with me.
It's weird because that dog has human eyes, so he can actually watch a movie.
Did you see the shot? That's what enables her to watch a movie. It's the human eyes.
Yes.
Wait, has Courtney seen it?
Which one? Shin Godzilla?
Uh-huh.
I have not. No, I didn't know it was out. Actually, I've been out of the loop with movies.
It came out like 3 years ago.
Oh.
It won a bunch
But
of
there is
awards.
there's a Shin Ultraman now.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah, and
Similar?
that is written by the same guy, Hideaki Anno, who did Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Okay.
Evangelion.
Yeah, whatever. You haven't seen it. Doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
Can we talk about Shin Godzilla, or does Sean want to wait and see it?
Oh, you can talk about it.
Let's let him see it.
All right.
And there's also Shin Kamen Rider, which is coming out soon in Japan.
Oh, don't get Long Wu started. I think that's his favorite.
Oh, this is the best, dude. No, Long Wu and I have talked about Kamen Rider on here. And Ultraman.
Yeah.
Is that Green Goblin? Who's a alien?
Piccolo.
Oh, I see the reference like right in front of my face. That's like a Pokemon guy?
Something like that, I guess.
No.
Yeah, Pokemon
That's,
guy. Oh, no, right? Oh,
no, it's
Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, Dragon Balls.
Same thing.
Same thing.
They had a lot of
that...
Dragon Balls at the Seattle convention. I was like, isn't this and Yu-Gi-Oh and all that stuff like over with?
It's because
Shin
the
Dragon
movie. Yeah, Shin Dragon Ball. It's because the movie came out.
Yeah. I went to Kinokuniya when I was in New York.
Ball. Oh man, stop saying Japanese words, Tommy.
Am I saying it wrong?
Ask Courtney.
Courtney, did I say it wrong?
Yeah. What did you
How do
say? Say it again.
Kinokuniya.
What? Say
You have
it
the
again one more
accent
time.
on the wrong syllable.
Kinokuniya.
Yes. Can you?
Yeah, I still like it. Just keep it up.
Okay,
No.
thank you.
How do you
You're
say it?
So,
Kinokuniya.
that's what I said.
Kinokuniya.
That's exactly what I said.
Say it. Say
No, I can tell you said it the wrong way.
No.
it.
It's Kinokuniya and
Okay.
Kunua.
and Pokemon. So anyway, I went in there and like I was looking for any kind of Ultraman or Kamen Rider manga, and the dude working there like laughed at me. He was
Why?
like, because he was like, "That's for like old men and children."
So,
I was like, "Well, I'm both." So
Yeah.
all they had was like, manga that was like more aimed at, other kinds of people.
well, I
Sailor Moon?
think there's like there's a vintage manga for it. But
they
then
do,
probably
yeah.
there's probably like actually like the children one for actually like small children. Because I think some of the shows that are still out are definitely geared towards very small children, like
Yeah,
3
they're more like it's more
5
like
years old.
yeah, it's more like
Yeah.
toy commercials now, and I see it. It's more like
Yeah.
what's it? The Power Rangers.
It's even less like Power Rangers for them, I think. But yeah, it's definitely for like small children. But I can see that. I think there was probably a couple manga that came out that were more like back in the day that
Actually,
would
I
be
just
better.
got a collection, so I found one on Amazon that's like a it's just came out recently. That's like
Is it? Hmm.
all this Common Rider manga from back in like the 60s
Oh
and stuff.
yeah. That's exactly like the
Yeah, it's
vintage ones.
Is
And
it
there's
Common
yeah,
Rider or
and they're
Cayman
not.
Rider?
common.
It's
I mean, they say common on the show, and I watch it in
yeah,
Japanese.
it's common actually. It's kind of weird because I hear Cayman all the time, but it's
Well, then it would be spelled Keima.
in Japanese it'd be Kai, yeah, Men. Is that what you said? Am I wrong?
Or
Yeah,
it could be Kei or Kai. It's about
Ai would be Kaiman. That would be Keyman Rider in Japanese. If it's Kei, it'd be like a long E. Your Japanese lesson of today.
Mm-hmm.
More you know.
I can count to 10 in Japanese.
Let's hear it.
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
I mean, I'm just letting you know. I'm not like.
Oh, got it. Okay. We're proud.
Can you, okay, it's Ichi,
Good.
Ni,
Mm-hmm.
San,
Uh-huh.
Shi,
Okay.
Go,
Mhm.
Roku, Sichi,
Roku.
That was a hard one. Yeah.
Tuju.
Yeah.
Cute. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty right.
Did he get it?
Yeah, kind of. Kind of.
Oh, not yeah, kind of. I could count my whole life in Japanese.
The Roku one
Your
is the
whole
hard
life.
one.
All right, I need to fix this.
What? Ooh.
I learned when I was a kid in judo.
Oh, you did judo.
Yeah. And my dad coached the Air Force team, so I was always around it my whole life. So that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
So you're putting like ink on that now, Bernard, or what?
Yeah, I messed up on the vest by trying to put purple on it.
What?
I think it got
What was
all
messed
muddied.
up?
Oh, so you can black it all out to flatten it.
Yeah, it got all muddied. So
I thought it looked alright.
Yeah.
So the question is, if you do that, whether you need to put the black anywhere else to help
I think
balance
I
it.
might
Well,
have to
obviously.
I might have to ink the rest of this figure.
Ink the whole thing. Now you're inking the whole thing.
Yeah.
But you got an early start, right? It's only like 11:30.
Bernard, when did you get back?
Not this Saturday, but last Saturday,
Oh, cool.
the 27th. Was it, or was that 2 Saturdays ago?
Two
I don't know.
2 Saturdays ago.
Not this Saturday, last Saturday.
Right.
Because it was the day before my birthday.
Yeah, so it's just not this Saturday, but the Saturday before, right?
Yeah, not the one we just had.
Yeah.
We had a week ago. Man, the Labor Day really messed me up, man. I'm like, I don't even know what day it is.
Oh yeah, for me too.
It's so hot.
Now, us people that have like those day jobs, you know.
Freelancers.
Yeah, Tommy's got a day job. He's in meetings all day.
Yeah, man. Today was a rough day. Today was rough.
Did you have to fire a bunch of people today?
In my brain. No, it was a rough one. Just, it's getting there.
Look at the website. It hasn't really changed all that much. So a lot of people in NFTs are kind of in a holding pattern because the economy is bad, so they don't want to drop anything at the moment. So this
Our first
building
issue
things
of
to be
our
better.
comic comes out in October.
Ooh.
Yeah, we have the new website launching. I think maybe in 2 weeks, along with a bunch of other stuff. So, yeah, it's we're gonna have our comic. Will have the digital kind of like super collector NFT version, and then we're also gonna have the standard Comixology version, and then ultimately we'll have the print one.
Yeah, it
So-
seems like a lot of people do that. You just hit all the, and because a lot of times when you say this is an NFT comic, people want to read the comic, but there, you know how like when you have to buy something and there's too many buttons to click.
Oh
Getting
yeah,
an NFT comic is impossible for a lot of people. Who are
Yeah.
like, I just want to read it. So
Yeah, yeah. I think like there'd be kind of a different sort of you know. I think this way there'll be something for everybody because at least right now there's not like tons of crossover. You know, with between the gamers and the comic guys and then the crypto. People and the everything. It's kind of like hopefully we kind of can hit all audiences, but I think it's good to have it for so that everybody from all the different kinds of fan bases can get it the way that they enjoy it. So like the collector aspect of it, people can get into it that way.
oh, did you hear what promiscuous time traveler just wrote?
What did you write?
His dad filed a restraining order against him.
What?
That sounds some serious family drama.
Yeah. No bueno.
Hope you're okay, man. It's not because I signed his breast, is it?
You signed his breast?
Yeah.
He has a breast?
It's 2.
One breast?
We
Two
all
breasts.
do.
Shit. I should be doing that more often. Be like, do you want me to sign your breast?
Man, I gotta get this picture of your thumb on Goku's rear end. It keeps on bothering me with that.
You still got it up?
Bussy, is that what you call it? Yes.
There's people around me, and I was alone taking that picture and trying to frame it right,
Is that why you were
And I really
late to
took
dinner?
my time. I definitely goof off a little too much at the Comic Cons.
That's why you were late to dinner?
I was late to dinner because of Michael Velasquez. And he's on tonight. He might have left, but he
Oh.
was on chat.
Oh, he was here?
Yeah. He might
Did
have
he
left
wear-
already.
Did he wear some kind of demasculating costume this year? And
Uh,
San
He
Diego?
was Hit Girl.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of Hit
With the
Girl.
purple hair, purple wig.
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh, he
and
always
the
did
skirt.
that.
Yeah, the skirt.
That's the only way I know who you're talking about.
Yes.
Oh, he's
But
still
man,
on.
like, he gets so many requests for like we would hang out with him after the show, and there'd just be like these girls who are like drunk coming out of the bar, and then they have to have a picture with him, and like no one wants a picture of us, but man, he's like the most popular guy out on the street.
Hey, did Tommy
just
see
remember-
the picture of you when you were 20?
Oh, of you when you're. Yeah, bring it up. You changed, Sean. You really changed.
So what is all this about some guy winning some sort of art competition with art that was digitally generated and people making comics with art made from AI?
Yes.
So
Well.
does the comic look good? I mean, really, you can make a comic in
You knew that was
one
coming.
day. Yes.
AI looks creepy though. I don't know. It's creepy to me. Anytime
Who's
I see
that in
AI,
a photo with you, Bernard?
that's Sean.
It's-
That's Sean over there on the left side, holding the book.
yeah.
Thumbs up.
So I wonder if this guy,
that
did this guy
Kinokuniya?
see your post? it's Kinokuniya.
No, Kanuya.
Kinokuniya.
Kinokuniya.
Well, Dan Fraga said he thinks that's me,
Oh, okay.
but he hasn't changed it.
I'm-
So,
But he's not sure if that's you. That's kind of insulting.
yeah. I asked Sean if he would be insulted.
It's like, nah. But,
All right.
yeah.
I feel like there's not many pictures of you guys out there. So I don't know if the guy was like, I think it was this, and I mean, it was 30 years ago too. So I think it's hard. I mean, probably a simple Google search would have definitely helped. But it's like artists are definitely more behind the scenes. There's, you don't see them that often.
A lot of it's my fault though, because I just kind of followed you around everywhere you went. So
Well, that's true. You guys were like roommates at the time, though, right?
Yeah.
So
93. No, not we were roommates 95.
Wow, you remember this stuff?
Yeah, we were roommates in 95.
roomies.
This is cool. We get to see you ink. I mean, you
Okay.
don't do that too much on stream.
What are you drawing with? Is it a number 8? Is that what it says?
This is an 8, yeah. This is an 8.
And this
So,
just the regular flat kind of one, the nib kind of whatever.
Just a regular
Yeah,
one. It
because
looks a
you're
little-
getting a lot of variations, so you must be like drawing with the side of it sometimes or something.
Yeah, show us the tip.
Yeah, the tip is like
Just the
rounded
tip.
over.
a little round.
Just a tip.
Yeah, it looks like it beat the hell out of it. It's good.
I like it owed me money.
Oh my god, it's rounded over like a dome.
Mine just break into like a 90-degree because I press so hard. It's like
If you get the 0.001 and then you press really hard, you can see the whole shank go, ow!
yep. I can't. I don't know. How do you control that? I can't not press hard. I don't know how to do that.
You have to not care. You have to not care as well.
Well, I just
Do not care.
destroy pens that way. Either that, or sometimes I'll get like just those, solid, a little too much ink.
You have to
you
be
just-
willing to draw on top of it with some whiteout you got at Office Max.
Good point.
You gotta not be
Just
such
make
a
it
beast.
really chunky. My fingers are too beastly though. Like, out of anything about me, I definitely have beastly hands.
It's good for penetrating Goku's rear.
Got it really good in there.
All right, I think I'm done. I want to get out of here.
It looks good.
It's so hot. I'm sweating. I'm surprised my shirt has not showed up on the green screen because the shade of green on it from the sweat.
Yeah, we can see just your head and your armpits.
Kinda is.
So you're up on that loft thing, so you're kind of up in the heat where all the heat gathers.
Yeah, it's even hotter up here. And I have these studio lights, right?
Yeah, they're not helping the shine on your forehead.
So,
So do they have football in Dragon Balls?
well, they do now.
Cool.
Sure.
See, I was keeping thinking like this drawing could be worth something, but then the football kind of throws out of
football.
context, and it's like, oh no, don't buy that. Wait till you see one with just Goku on it.
Okay, all right.
I just sold some artwork for the first time that wasn't mine. It's just something that I bought like 30 years ago that I just sold.
Was it a Bob Peak?
No.
Bought by a good friend.
No, it was something that I bought when I was like 20.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's worth something.
Yeah, which I didn't think about until somebody contacted me wanting it, and then I was like, oh, and then I was like, I want to build a garage at my house. So then,
Wow.
It was that
Yeah.
much, huh? Wow.
yeah. Well, I mean, close enough that now I could justify it.
Wow. So I guess you paid a lot less for it than you sold
I
it
paid $130.
for. Yeah, back then when you were 20, yeah, so you can get like a Frank Miller page for a couple $100.
Yeah.
Sean, you want to
You know,
text me?
Crispy Papa, I haven't watched the latest race. So no
Oh,
spoilers.
it began. I haven't been keeping up.
My head is definitely shining tonight. Sean, you want to text me a number between 1 and 10 because I think there's only going to be a handful of people.
1 and 10. That's impossible. You're gonna have like 5 winners.
Text me a number between 1 and okay. How many people? Text me a number between 1 and 500.
Okay.
So this is open to everybody on chat tonight. Piccolo from Pokemon.
Everybody's gonna text you.
And
No,
everybody on chat, it can, whoever's interested in this, text, see if they can guess the number that Sean is texting me. Okay, that's Sean's text. Okay, I got it. So you guys open to everybody in chat. Closest, without going over. Well, you can go over, but it's the closest to the number. Oh.
These people guessing numbers in the 1 digits.
3.
It's not like it's not like it's Price is Right where you know you get the $1 bit because everybody went over. We should do that though at some point, right?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
I think everything should go with the Price is Right
we
rules.
should do the Price is Right. You're right. Okay, next time we'll do the Price is Right. Remind me.
Okay.
By the way, is Jeremy Joe here?
Yeah.
Jeremy Joe, did you
Oh,
want your $30? Do you want a new lottery card, or do you want $30 cash? Because you won the lottery thing last time. Scratch off.
Oh, that's right. That was a while ago.
Pay it forward.
Like,
Okay, so I'll go exchange your ticket for because you want a free ticket, and then we'll play another scratch off next time.
you'll trick me again.
Are we done with the guessing?
Yes.
Lurky Lurk, you want to lock it up? Courtney, you didn't guess a number. Courtney, you don't want
But she still does love this drawing, though.
Courtney doesn't want Piccolo.
I can't. What do you mean? I put my
The
name.
guy's name is Piccolo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Man.
Because he's badass, so...
Oh God.
So he's named after a tiny, high-pitched flute.
Wow. Poop Kid asked if I'm taking any home commissions, and no, sorry. I have one I'm trying to finish that I took in May. So, and yeah, I just like, at least not right now. And I gotta get caught up on my car on the weekends instead of drawing stuff. Gotta do the important stuff.
Well, Dr. Midnight, thank you for the sub. 8 months. Thank you, thank you, Dr. Midnight. Dr. Midnight also gifted a sub to Agnes Slam 819. Thank you, Dr.
Yeah,
Midnight.
Dr. Midnight, winner of I purchased last time's drawing, and always,
He's a
always
giver.
very, very generous. He's the Santa Claus of the stream.
Wait, is it a he?
Oh yeah, I don't know, man.
We also got
Doctor,
a
I
new
just-
sub
Just
today,
because it's
Derek.
a doctor?
Yeah, it must be a guy, right?
There's no female doctors.
Derek Engel, thank you for the sub, Derek. If you're still here, Derek, first time sub. All the and What It Rains also subbed earlier. El Cabone, Mr. Joshua, Golf Boy Sunday, Simple Man. Thank you for the subs. All the subs goes towards covering the shipping costs. Okay,
And champagne rooms.
let's and the champagne for the guy who did not want to check. That's true. That's a good call. Okay. Yojimbo said to check the California website to see which lottery scratch-off has the best chances because of unclaimed prizes. That's a good call.
Ooh.
Let me do that afterwards.
Lottery strategy.
Sean's number was 390, right? 390.
Oh,
That's it.
man.
So who do we got closest? It looks like
Wow.
Eh,
is it Kevin P. West? Courtney? Courtney's 30 off.
mm,
Courtney's
three-
30 Vorendor.
I'm not gonna scroll up. So
Is
you
it
can
me?
just-
Vorendor
you
is
can just
20,
make it up.
25 off.
Oh, yeah. It's not me.
I think, is this Vorendor's first win? I think Vorendor, you might have
Is
won
it?
before.
He's definitely won before.
Okay, Vorendor. I think, is it Vorendor? Somebody do the math check.
Yeah,
390.
usually
Yeah.
Fletch does the math check.
Yeah,
when
we're
he's-
gonna have to wait till next time.
Yeah, someone here who doesn't do art, do some math.
Art
I'm
Voser,
too
are
blonde
you good
for
at
that.
math? Art Voser, can you count? 390. Who's the closest? 420 or 365? Uh, I think
365.
365 is closer, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Right.
Vorendor. Make sure you guys.
Wait, is it?
Jeez.
Fletch.
I'm bringing it.
A to the J. What's up? All right. Well,
Yeah. Yeah.
let's raid
Yeah.
somebody. Let's raid somebody. Beef Skeleton's here today. Good to see Beef.
I lost by 5.
James,
Oh, too bad.
just some dude. Good to see you. Oh, I was gonna do. Oh, this is Michael Vasquez. I was gonna do James's Nightwing sketch tonight, but then I got caught up with the fantasy football draft.
Daddy Nightwing.
Okay. Who should we raid? Let me raid Vorendor on the back before I forget.
Not many people on.
Anybody have anybody we want to raid?
I don't think people do Twitch anymore.
just old washed up artists.
It's
Just
not a
people know
thing.
Kamen Rider.
Vorendor, you have a suggestion on who to raid? Is Amarath? Saberpunk? Michael?
Right when I was gonna start my Twitch channel.
Raid is like we go in, like everybody here goes, we jump onto another stream.
You're forced onto another stream. You're forced.
You
Crispy
say,
Papa,
you say hi, then you just leave.
everybody's on Whatnot now. Casey Vu,
Whatnot?
Waifu US, Miss
Waifu.
My Rolly. Okay, all right.
Oh,
What is
wow.
My Rolly? Please.
Waifu's
this a
so
hot tub
cringy.
stream?
Hot tub. I kind of want to see that.
My A to the J. Thank you for the sub. Ooh, 25 months. Ooh. Wow, over 2 years. My Rolly, LLY. Oh, it's art. Okay, let's do My Rolly then. My Rolly looks like My Rolly's doing some kind of 3D art. We're getting ready to raid My Rolly.
My Rolly. 3D art.
Thank you everybody for watching. Sean, you want anything to say?
No. Check out 24/7 Comics.
Courtney, anything?
Check out 24/7 Comics.
Yeah.
Tommy? Tommy?
Tommy.
What is 24/7 Comics?
It's my NFT comic.
That's your thing you're doing, right, Sean?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'll check that out.
Wait, also, since Michael Velasquez is on here, go watch Paper Tigers on
Oh, yeah.
Netflix.
No, Courtney,
his
you only get one plug.
movie.
It's either 24/7 Comics or Paper Tigers. Which one?
I'll pick Paper Tigers.
Okay,
so go
all
watch
right.
it.
So only wait.
Also watch Lord of the Rings on Amazon. It's
No, fuck Bezos.
about it.
And Shin Godzilla.
Shin Godzilla. Watch that, Sean, so that we can talk about it next week, please. Casey, love waifus. Thank you for the sub 3 months in advance. Thank you so much, Casey. Good to see you. Hope to see you next week. Let's raid. Everybody, happy holidays.
Happy
Happy
holidays.
holidays.
See you next Tuesday.
Oh, this is creepy. What is this?
Whoa.
Okay.
I don't like this. I'm gonna have